the physical specimen, the supreme being, the Devonshire Cripper, Redman!
Apologise for that unwelcome intrusion while ring announcing. Horrific beard every time we see him, but what the man he's introducing is no joke, a physical specimen, the supreme being as he calls himself, Joel Redman. Big match on his hands tonight. So intense. Any kind of match is so focused on his opponent, it's almost emotionless. Oh, he's pacing up and down.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent. He is a former, undisputed British heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Leroy Kincaide.
He is the man who, until the last time we were in this building, was the British heavyweight champion. Leroy Kincaid's path back starts here. The first obstacle on his route back to championship glory is Joel Redman, the City Born Spectacular. Many people have predicted that Kincaide is the future of this business, of British wrestling. He's going to take us forward into the next few years, but Kincaid's going to do that. He needs to prove quickly that loss to Dave Mastiff, the new champion, no escape a few weeks ago was just a blip, an off day, because that kind of loss that can put the brakes on a career that until recently looked like it was becoming a runaway train. Kincaide and Redman, look at this, Kincaide and Redman straight away charging into each other. Kincaide went for a big shoulder block and Redman diving out of the ring. That's the explosive power, the explosive offense of Kincaide, and Redman very wise to get out of there. Very different kettle of fish for Redman tonight compared to most of the matches he's been in recently. Very well documented, he was a part of that huge feud between the Thrillers and the Leaders in tag team action throughout 2009 as Kincaide tries to bring him back in. Redman lands on his feet. Redman picks up Kincaide on a side suplex. Redman goes for the early cover. Lateral press, and Kincaide picks the shoulder up at 2. Redman continues to take the fight to Kincaide. Excellent clothesline. This time Kincaide takes to the air and launches. He hits his target. A all-the-way slam with ease into the corner. A clothesline from Kincaide, and now he sends Redman into the opposite corner. Big backdrop, and the physical specimen is down. So I was saying, Redman's been mostly involved in tag team competition. Recently had a big match with James Mason as well. Kincaide was lining up with a spear. Gordon with a distraction, and Redman takes advantage, a drop kick to Kincaide. Could have been over early. Mason, who picked up a hard-earned win against Redman, is very much a technical type of wrestler, much more in the same line as Redman is. Kincaide, a very different style of opponent. They say hard-hitting, just pure power. You saw the ease with which he tossed Redman over his shoulders, that fall-away slam. Yeah, different strategy for Redman as he goes for another pin, but it's far too early. Really got to find a way to stop Kincaide from getting up any kind of momentum. That's impressive from Redman. He's was able to match strikes with Kincaide. He sent him down there, knocked him silly, it looks like. There's very few people who can do that to the former champion. Redman. Kincaide gets the shoulder up and already talked about the stakes in this one for Redman, for Kincaide. He needs to win this to get back, bounce back and get his title rematch. What about Redman though? Redman is seemingly trying to focus on his singles career after losing those tag titles back in September. In a very competitive heavyweight division like this one in IPW, he can't afford to have many losses. Having lost recently to Mason, he really needs to win here. So many others snapping at the heels of the new champion, Dave Mastiff. Besides these two, obviously, there's Stone and Garnell, who we saw a little earlier on. Yestin Reese, another former champion, as Redman drops the knee, goes for another cover. Don't get enough body on body weight, I don't think. It's still too early to hold down someone as powerful as Kincaide. And some of that technical skill we talked about from Redman. See how he's got both the arms of Kincaide locked up, just pushing those shoulder blades together in a way they don't want to go. Not only is that forcing the shoulders backwards, but it's also making it very difficult for Kincaide to get to the ropes. Well, he does get to the ropes as I say that, but very little ability for him to reach. He's lucky in the way that he was so close to the ropes, so I'm not sure he would have been able to get anywhere near. Redman sends Kincaide to the outside. Different era, that would have been an instant disqualification, a blatant throw over the top rope. Gave Gordon a chance to keep it in on Kincaide, but now look, Kincaide and Redman on the outside. This is turning into a real fight. Corner here as Redman now rolls Kincaide back in. Redman wants a totally clean win against Kincaide. Doesn't want to win this by count out, by disqualification. He needs a decisive victory. Championship match down the line. Hell of a match as well. Redman and Mastiff. That's it. I'd like to see a rematch between Kincaide and Mastiff. There's a Inseguri from Kincaide. Redman lined up. He was going for, I thought he was going to go for a spin. Instead he drops him on his face. Improvised there, Kincaide. He may have been looking for an overhead suplex to start with, but James plans as Redman resisted. Kincaide nipping up now. And Kincaide to the ropes. Kincaide drops the elbow across the jaw of Joe Redman. Now will we see it? Will we see the spear here? Trying to move away from Gordon. Both men tumbling to the floor. Both men are down in this heavyweight match. Chris Roberts getting the count on. Gilligan Gordon tries to stir some life into Joel Redman. Joel Gordon will take a count out win. He's the kind of guy who doesn't care by hook or by crook as far as he's concerned. A win is a win. Redman with the assist from his manager is now back in. Gordon tries to tell the referee. Kincaide is back in as well. This match will continue inside the ring. Hopefully we'll get a clear winner. Another count on now because both men are down. One of them's going to have to get to their feet before the count of 10. Exhausted. Finally, Redman is back to his feet. Redman with the right hand, Kincaide fights back. Sure-footed as they were at the start, but Kincaide is screaming at Redman to bring in all he's got. Redman may have run out of gas. Kincaide certainly hasn't. Sends Redman to the ropes. Goes for the clothesline. And Redman with the back elbow takes down Leroy Kincaide. The former champion in trouble. Redman picks him up. Goes for the slingshot suplex and gets it. Goes for the cover. Can Redman beat Kincaide? No, not quite. Not quite. Redman trying to find a way to keep Kincaide down. He's picking him up one more time. Going for another suplex, it looks like. Well, Kincaide this time counters. Kincaide for that same move again, but Kincaide counters. Kincaide into a rear waist lock. Elbow to the face from Redman. Redman trying to escape. Kincaide has him up on his shoulders. And Kincaide, a Death Valley driver. Death Valley driver for the hip hop superstar. Kincaide with the cover, and oh my, Redman kicks out at 2.5. What a battle between Kincaide and Redman. This one still going on. Kincaide is groggy, but he's sensing that victory is near. Having to pull out tricks he wouldn't normally go for. I think it looks like Kincaide is going to the top. He's going to the top in an attempt to beat Redman. It's not where Kincaide is most comfortable. And Redman caught him. Redman with an enziguri to the back of the head of Leroy Kincaide. Redman now is. What's Redman trying for? Maybe he's gonna try and set up Kincaide for a superplex. This could really knock out whatever energy is left in Kincaide. He knows it and he fights back. Redman is down now. Kincaide perhaps will get a chance to do whatever he was planning to Joel Redman. Here comes Leroy Kincaide. A tornado dive, but oh my, Redman wasn't home. Redman wasn't home, and Redman now with the cover. Redman, only two. Tries again. Will he get in this time? No, he won't. Kincaide out at 2 again. God, what a fight. What a fight between two of the best heavyweights in Great Britain. And now Joel Redman changing tactics. He's trying for a submission. Putting all his body weight, nearly 250 pounds, on the lower back of Leroy Kincaide in this variation on a Boston Crab as Kincaide edges ever closer to the ropes. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Gets that left arm on the ropes. Redman trying to pull him back. The referee insists on a break. Now Redman dropping the knee over the top of the back, just working on all areas of that spine. Goes for another cover. A lax cover that time. Redman needs to make sure he doesn't get frustrated. He can't lose his concentration. He needs to stay on his game plan if he's going to have a chance of picking up what would be a massive victory over a man who until recently was the champion. Goes for a knee drop. Nobody home. Oh, there's a spear. Spear from Kincaide. The spear from Kincaide. There's the cover. And there is the 3 count. Leroy Kincaide beats Joel Redman at the Sittingbourne Spectacular. An incredible victory after a remarkable match between two of the finest heavyweights in Europe. Joel Redman gave it everything. When it came to it, the spear was enough to put Joel Redman away and set Leroy Kincaide back on a course towards the British Heavyweight Championship. Kincaide lifts his arm up high as Joel Redman retires to the back. Another loss for him. Another hard-earned win for Leroy.
You just picked up a big victory there, Leroy, against Joel Redman. Leroy Kincaide, surely that must now put you in line for a title rematch against Human Hate Machine Dave Mastiff or Takeshi Morishima. What are your thoughts going into that matchup, Leroy?
Well, first things first, I don't care what anyone says about that man right there. He's one tough son of a bitch. And something that you just got right just there is that's right, your boy does have another chance to get back that gold. And that's exactly what I'm here to do. So I don't care about anything right now. I'm 110% focused on getting that belt. And as I'm from Kent, I want to represent Kent to the best I can. Just down the road, Maidstone is where it's at. Sittingbourne, I love the lot of you, for real.
Well, Leroy Kincaide, before you go, there is one other man who does hold a stake to that undisputed British Heavyweight Championship, and that's another former champion, another man who was also plagued by injury in the irresistible Yestin Reese, the man sitting down there right now. Leroy Kincaide, surely you two are on a collision course for one another.
Just one other thing I want to say as well. Winning that title, I fought with an injury since September when I won it. So yeah, you was injured, but so was I. And right now I'm 110% back in this game. If you got something to drink, you bring it.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's a match waiting to happen. Leroy Kincaide and Yestin Reese, they're on a collision course for one another, and they've both got one goal in mind, and that's the undisputed British Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, it could well happen on June the 6th. Leroy Kincaide versus Yestin Reese.